morning. Today, we are in the most important institute of research at the moment. We are answering questions that interest all publics. Please welcome Gemma Turul. She's a prestigious scientific that will explain what is her investigation about. Welcome, Gemma. Tell us.
Thank you, Marina. You're welcome. Our investigation group is now investigating about how the cell, and especially its nucleus, works, the life and the death of the cells, etc.
Do all the cells have one nucleus?
No, the erythrocytes, for example, do not have nucleus, and other cells, like the muscular ones, have two. But usually cells only have one nucleus.
Okay, thank you. What is the size of the nucleus?
A cell nucleus is 2.5 times smaller than the diameter of a human hair.
And finally, your investigation is about the cell reproduction, isn't it? Do all the cells reproduce?
No, there are cells that do not reproduce, for example, the neurons, the leukocytes, the erythrocytes, etc.
Yeah. Thank you, Gemma. And now we're going to interview the investigators of her team.
The mitosis is the moment when the nucleus of one cell divides into two new nucleus. It consists of different parts: the prophase, the mesophase, the anaphase, and the telophase. These are the results that we saw in the laboratory.
Cytokinesis?
Cytokinesis is the process of separation and segmentation of the cytoplasm that has place at the last phase of the mitosis to form two daughter cells.
Not only the number of our neurons don't increase, we also lose a neuron each second. From the morphological point of view, the neuron cannot divide because they don't have centrioles. The centrioles function is cell division, so the fact that these cells don't have these organelles is consistent with the amitotic nature of the cell. From the functional point of view, a new cell into the nervous system wouldn't do any good, because this system is based in interneural connection. So a new cell into this system would mess up all these connections and alter this functionality.
What is a chromosome?
The chromosomes are thread-like structures that only are visible in the division of the cell in its nucleus. They are the result of condensation of the chromatin along with the strong packed molecules of DNA associated to histones.
I have seen that not all living organisms contain X and Y chromosomes. So how is the gender determined?
These living organisms contain only X chromosomes, and the gender is determined by seeing if the nucleus cells have one or two X chromosomes.
Why do we need condensed chromatin?
Because a human cell has approximately 2 meters of DNA. For example, the largest DNA of a chromosome, the number 1, size is 7.3 centimeters, and when we have the chromosomes, the level of packaging is about 10,000 times smaller.
What is the meiosis?
The meiosis is the division of one diploid cell into 4 haploid cells by 2 consecutive divisions.
And why is it important?
The meiosis is important for 2 reasons. The first one is because the genetic recombination that takes place in the first prophase provides genetic variability between individuals. And the second one is because the meiosis reduces to the half the number of chromosomes of the sex cells, and so during the fecundation the new individuals have the same chromosomes like their parents and not the double.
Sexual cells form?
The sexual cells form from gametogenesis. This process is done from DNA replicate for mitosis. When this over occurs the meiosis, the division of the cell. In the human cells, these processes are called spermatogenesis and oogenesis.
What consists the diploid life cycle and why have this name?
The process consists in the gametophytes produce gametes by mitosis, the gametes produce zygote by fecundation, then grows and transfers in embryo. The embryo divides mitotically to produce the multicellular diploid sporophyte. This creates a spores by meiosis, which then divides mitotically producing gametophytes. The process has two parts, the diploid phase and the haploid phase.